Today I have one goal and one goal only, and that is to be a terrible influence. Hello, losers, cool beans, and aspiring sleep paralysis demons. That's right, I am back with more Welcome Dear Human, but this time, I'm not picking the nice options. This time, I'm going to be the biggest asshole to my sleep paralysis demon I can be. I'm gonna make my sleep paralysis demon feel like I'm their sleep paralysis demon. Terrible influence. I will be. I would recommend checking out my first video, so if you want the full game experience, check out the other video. If you're also like, what happens if you pick the other options and you already have seen, then, you know, come straight in, come straight in. Now, let's go see if I'm gonna hate myself for being mean to my sleep paralysis demon or not.
Was there a time when you couldn't fall asleep? You're lying down. You look blankly at the darkest corner of your room when you swear something just moved. Something forms in the darkness. You try to convince yourself it's just your brain playing tricks on you. You try to convince yourself it's not there. It's not there. It's not there. It's not.
I think it may have, in fact, been there. Okay. Like I said, if you want the full start of the game, do check out my other video. Uh-oh. Bummer, the lack of sleep has put a toll on you. You fell unconscious. Lack of sleep's a real asshole. Well, relaxing would be too much of a smart thing to do, right? So let's tense up. You successfully tensed up. Tense up a little more. Your tension has reached the maximum capacity. Tense up! Careful, I'm afraid your vein might just pop. Well, overstraining yourself will always lead to a forced relaxation state. Move my limbs? Finally, you sense your body once more. Every last cell. How wonderful it is to be able to stretch your limbs and feel alive again. Unfortunately, you start to feel the unbearable weight of the blanket and the suffocating heat as well. You need to cool down. Take out your leg! Well, now it's finally comfortable and nice to lay in bed. You can keep resting, of course, since you seem drowsy. Although it's a pity, we successfully failed on our task for today. Nothing to get upset about. There are still countless opportunities each day. Something touched you! Your reflex intuitively forces you to hide your leg under the covers. Or did I imagine it? Why won't we make sure that there is nothing there? Let's risk it. Look under your bed. Here, take the flashlight with you, because I'm not scared. Turn off the light, please. No. Did we just pass out from that? That's what I want to know. Do you just pass out from that, or do you just go, yeah, okay, I'm imagining things, time to go to bed? Something woke you up. Gee, I wonder who. Is that your imagination, or is there truly some kind of shifting silhouette next to your bed? After a closer look, it seems the dark figure is definitely standing on the edge of the bed. Well, what if I do stand up? You'd still like to make sure it's in fact actually there, but there's a sudden realization that you can't move a muscle. Try to fall asleep? There's a bubbling adrenaline in the body, which makes falling asleep impossible. Call for help? Who will hear your call when you're all alone in this apartment? Shut up. Your body is undeniably unresponsive. You're laying down, thoughts feverishly distorted, and the heart beats faster and faster. The rhythm is like the beats of deafening drums. You try to scream, but your outcry stays on the inside. The sinister outer space stays silent. You try to squint and pray, hoping it's just a bad dream. All of a sudden, you start to suffocate. You believe this is the last gulp of the air, and yet you're still alive. You still exist. Because I need to be a bad, terrible, mean person. Still, even in states such as this, you can do something, can I? Try to blink a few times. Blink, blink, blink. I try to look up and down. move from right to left. Wah. Wah. They were too scared I was going to be mean to them. They ran away. Examine your room in detail. Okay. Is there something I'm meant to be noticing? I saw you. The creature that stands next to your bed begins to gain its blurry outlines. The figure of this creature is elongated and tense like a strained rubber. Its arms look unnaturally stretched. Its big yellow eyes glow like the light of fog headlights. The stare of this being is intent and deep, its sharpness going through you like it's reading your thoughts. A strange, quiet, hoarse sound emanated from the creature, disturbing the silence of the night. Yell. Only a pathetic, barely audible whimper comes out. Hello. Oh, how surprising it apparently can speak. I was thinking that it's the time to get to know each other. We both know that you're unable to move nor speak. At least you can move your eyes. Psst, you can examine your surroundings by taking a closer look. Yeah, I have an idea. If you agree, move up and down. If you disagree, move left and right. If something's bothering you, blink a lot. I've observed you for a long time, and when we moved, I've made a decision to reveal myself. To struggle or to listen? Maybe we struggle? It worked. Your body twitched a bit. It looks like the creature doesn't approve of your actions. If you continue to struggle, it may run away. Ooh. Would that be an end of game? Okay. But I'm not here to just completely nope out from the beginning. I'm here to be like, I'm just an asshole, but I'll listen. From the beginning, I was a one-sided observer. That's why I didn't participate in your life. On the one hand, it's very fascinating, but on the other hand, I know everything about you and you know nothing about me. It's like looking out the window but never going out. Is this feeling familiar to you? I'm gonna go no, because we don't relate. No. So in a pregnant moment, my curiosity took over what would happen if you saw me. After our move, I understood this is the best chance for contact. Anyway, aren't you able to move yet? Don't worry, it's not fatal. Soon it will pass. This occurs at least once in a person's lifetime. I saw you started watching a new show. How do you like this one? I'm already invested. But at the beginning, I did not understand why you were watching people in a box. In television, TV. With time, I started to understand it myself, and a new world opened for me. But sadly, my eyes get exhausted quickly, and then they hurt. Hey, can I look at you a bit more closely? No. Sigh. Okay. Did you know there are many ways to help out with insomnia? There's no need to can cheap, even if they are charming and fun. You can think of a pleasant memory and immerse yourself in it. For example, one day I was watching you build some kind of thing. We both lost track of time and you, forget it. The other option is listening to meditative music. Just don't forget to turn it off in time. Do you like listening to music? Yeah? Yeah, calms the soul. Creature's face stretched into a strange grimace. I'm glad we managed to get to know each other a bit closer, but the sun is slowly rising. I'm afraid I'll need to hide, which means I'm saying goodbye. And we'll see each other during the next night. Yes, have fun under the bed. And or the sofa. As much as I'm intrigued about the after dinner actually do stuff in the office option, maybe for the third ending hunt, because I want to see what happens if you I want to see the dialogue options. I want to see what happens with the dialogue relating to the TV one if I choose the other option, so we're going with this. We ended up in episode 10 of 20, but the plot has just begun to unfold. You're glued to the screen, unable to tear yourself from it, almost like you're under hypnosis. You empathize so sincerely with the characters, when in actuality it's not real, just a made-up story. No, really. But I guess you don't care about that. In the end, it doesn't matter, because your feelings are true. Snacks are a great way to cheer yourself up. Are we watching a sad show? Without snacks, life wouldn't be so sweet. Oh, what a mess. Crumbs all over the floor. Maybe you should sweep them, or use a vacuum cleaner. Pick them up with your hands if you can. Or get your trusty new roommate / pet vibe. Oh, where did it all go? Am I going blind? The evening is nice and all, but we sat enough for today. Sleep is vital for your well-being. Thanks for caring about me, game. Isn't it nice to finally lie down? I hope you'll fall asleep swiftly, and I wish you a good night. You've curled up in the blanket and making yourself comfortable. Oh, look at that. Unexpectedly, you notice in the corner of your eye a familiar figure standing next to your bed. Suddenly sit up. Oh, did I startle them? You reacted quickly. Hello. The creature is tense and waiting with anticipation. Ow. I don't actually remember which one of these I picked the first time. Why are you here? A long pause hangs in the air. It looks like the creature is construing thoughts. Finally, a silent hissing breath breaks the silence. I'm always here. Mentioned the innocent snack. Are you associated in any way about my snack disappearance? You bravely asked. I was wondering what you were eating. Do you want it back? Yes. With its long limb, it reached deep into its mouth. It reminded you of a person searching for something at the bottom of a backpack. It resulted in the creature's retrieval of the snack from its innards, the snack appearing completely untouched. Do you have any kind of digestive system at all? Or do you have a little bit of a taste and otherwise you are just a backpack? I have so many more questions about your anatomy, but okay. Okay. No. I feel like this is the closest to a mean option to be like, ugh, no, I don't want it. The creature is flustered. It doesn't know what to do next. It froze after a few moments. It quickly threw the snack back in its mouth. Now you understand this is not a nightmare, nor an illusion or hallucination. This is a real, living, breathing being. It's time to face your fears. Where did you come from? The creature's gaze looks into nothingness, and then looks seemingly through you. Nothing disturbed the nightly silence. Both of you mute, the silence dragged on. Fortunately, your question was about to be answered. You can explore my body. Maybe I might answer your questions. Except I still don't know what the purpose of this is. Because I don't know if last time, was I missing an option? Are you supposed to just keep going until it gets annoyed, you know? You don't like being poked in the stomach, huh? Creature grabs you. There's a weird expression on its face. I think I tried either reaching out or do nothing before, so I'm just gonna be like, pull back. It releases you. Will you do that again if I... No. The hand twitches too much. There's uncertainty if you should touch it. You're listening to the finger's rhythmic tapping motion. It taunting you, reminding you of a heartbeat. When you hold its hand, there's a suspicion that it's also examining you. Chest moves slightly, the same way like yours does. Do your breathing loosen or is it coincidence? Maybe we can test it. Hold your breath. It does copy you after all. I always wondered if I have a heartbeat, because I never could match it to yours. Check my pulse. Every living human has a pulse. Yes, that's generally true. You touch it lightly. It feels rough and smooth at the same time. Its eyes do attract, like magnets. You technically can't touch them. It specifically allowed you to. This is fine. You barely touched it when it started to pull you in its eye like a whirlpool in a river. I almost thought it's all over for you when suddenly the process stopped. You should have warned me. I didn't expect you to poke my eye. I get that you didn't know. We can salvage this. I just need to rearrange myself. Maybe it recollects its thoughts this way. The creature's body starts to take on multiple shapes and sizes. It's a mesmerizing sight. I feel like the asshole thing after it's like, you probably shouldn't have done that. Shove further. The creature is in shock. The process quickens. A panicked state fills the room. Or that's what you've somehow figured once you look at the creature's face. In a second it changes to apathy. It accepts this outcome. What is this outcome? You're continuously being pulled inside. You slowly start to lose grasp of time and space. You lose sense of your body and your mind dissolves. What? Only one being remains in the room. It's a bittersweet end. One more time, and what? Our chat has come to an end, because people like you need to sleep. I'm always close. Even during the day, you can find me in dark, tight crevices. See you soon. I love how it is in essence. You have annoyed me, but I forgive you. Go sleep. Well, there it is. You found your unexpected friend. You can't see anything, but it's back. Yet without a doubt, you can tell it's that creature. Greet it or poke it. Would I be an annoying asshole if I didn't poke it? It's gonna be so surprised. Whatever you did, it doesn't seem to be reacting. Oh. Take a shower. A nice, relaxing shower. Water flow washes away all anxiety and worries of the day. The steady noise calms down your body and nerves. It's like you're being reborn from the warm, rushing water. Like my own personal heated waterfall. Can a person truly relax when they're being watched? Do nothing, because we don't care. Did you know that being isolated from the world is a mere illusion? There's always something present. Insects, pets, neighbors, something unknown. Someone or something is always close by. This time, you might even know who. But don't get all worked up about that. You feel a light touch in your face, which jolts you awake. The moment you get adjusted to the dark, you see two big yellow spots resembling projectors. Gee, who could it be? But our sleep paralysis demon. The unexpected sight made you yank yourself off the bed. I'll be fine. While you're laying down disorientated and half asleep, the creature continues to ogle. You're awake. Let me help you. I'm an asshole, so I'm gonna say no. Automatically a yell comes out. No, don't come any closer. You gather your strength back and get up. There's silence. Is there? You found me, even when I hid well. Yeah, well, the first place I looked was literally the place I've seen you before, so... You might not realize why it would mention that, but it seems it appreciates your effort to find it during the daytime. My curiosity is ruining my terrible influence asshole nature. See, you settled in. Do you always watch me while I sleep? Yeah, most times. Stop doing that. Deafening quiet floats above. This tense, no, dense silence could be cut with a knife into tiny pieces. I can't take it anymore. I suggest showing off your apartment to this creature. No. Maybe, but no. Let the creature go back under the bed. You lightly suggest it to crawl under your bed again. No, thank you. Oh, well, too bad. Tour it is. Both of you stood in the bedrooms. Start here. It's got pretty humid and hot. A bit of fresh air would make both of you more oxygenated. Do I have to? Yeah, so much better. Wow. This is definitely the asshole move. Turn on that ceiling light. I am so sorry. But also... that's too bright for me. My goodness, you became a very big balloon. A strong blinding light turns on. You also hear a loud thud sound. Finally, you see your room clearly. Your gaze falls into an undefinable object in the shape of a deformed ball. It whimpers quietly. It looks like we don't have a choice besides to turn off the light and use the flashlight instead. Now we can light any corner of the room. Hi? Don't close the window, it's hot. Okay, okay. This is night's end. You can see 3 long streaks where a thin layer of dust should be. Is this your handprint on the lamp? The creature wobbles its head from side to side, thinking. They're not mine. I'm convinced it won't come back. Are you saying you're not the only sleep paralysis or otherwise entity in my life? That was a little bit cryptic. Together you look through your clothes. The creature is thoroughly inspecting the clothes before you could ask what made it so intrigued it turns to you. I don't want to alarm you, but the clothing is too well hung. Nothing's creased. Well, of course, it's the ideal closet. The creature is lost in thought. It's a pity none of them fit me except that one big sweater, or do people call it a jumper? I've never seen it jump, though. You wore my clothes? No, just don't touch my clothes. Discomfort with a dose of understanding is seen on the creature's face. It exhales heavily. I knew you'd say that. And yet, you did it anyway. But hey, curiosity, am I right? This is where you store all your dishes like a typical human being. Or you could be original and store your hats in there, but who would do that? I like your plates clean. Ew! The creature is stunted from embarrassment. You literally just, like, disappeared within yourself. It spirals so deep in itself it completely stopped reacting to anything. Kettle. The creature glares fearfully at the kettle. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry, okay? I swear, my sleep paralysis demon is gonna leave me. They're gonna be like, nope, I'm finding someone else to stalk. Not even a moment before the sound could start, the creature disappears into the other room. The kettle starts to bubble while evenly producing its rising noise. When the sound finally fades, the creature returns to the kitchen. Wow. You really don't like the kettle. You cook at home, you save up a lot of money. It does cost time, but it's worth it. Do you need to eat all? Do you want to try to cook? You prefer some kind of... Yeah, do you need to eat it all? Your food leftovers and fallen skin flakes aren't fallen skin flakes. Are you a sleep paralysis demon or a dust mite? Ew, why though? The creature looks away from... you ducked away again. You're like, stop judging plants. Your plants are alive and healthy, for now. If you keep taking good care of them, who knows how much bigger they can grow. They whisper about you. I hear it myself. My plants whisper about me? A quiet rainy night. Why is it still so humid in this weather? Table for food consumption or for any other activity. The creature stares at the table like it's planning something. Don't even think about it. Who? Who, me? The cat energy is only getting stronger this time around. The creature jerks from your sudden declaration. Whatever it was planning, it won't come to fruition. Okay. Oven. It's the biggest kitchen appliance. While examining the creature, you're struck with the thought that it could somehow fit itself into the oven. Maybe you feel that it might be thinking about the same thing, yet both of you stayed in your places. This is yours and only yours sofa to lay down and do whatever you like. Or to do or nothing at all. The creature glances melancholy at the sofa. I've never been on top of the sofa before. Good news. I have always only been under it. You better not crawl on it, it might break. Even if you're right, the creature will still sulk anyway. Here you keep CDs and VHS tapes of TV shows and movies. From all the genres, your favorite is... I don't know, drama? See what you say. I hope everything is being just exaggerated in those movies, because if all of it is true to life, then I feel very sorry for humans. Lamp. Do you want to turn on the lamp? Yes. Yes, I do. I don't really, but I do. The soft light of the lamp does bring out a cozy feeling and a nice lighting, but your neighbor doesn't look very delighted. No, they're positively not delighted. TV is turned off. You can feel its call, begging you to spend some time with it. I'm happy when we can watch your favorite TV shows together. That's not normal! It looked like it was about to answer something along the lines of, I thought you'd understand. I'm just lonely. It's not like that. But the creature only silently pants. I feel so bad. Humankind is in a constant war with time. We cannot stop it, but we can choose how to use it. At the moment, it's nighttime. Why do clocks tick so loudly? To remember the time. Your statement doesn't seem to impress the creature. Looks like it expected something else from you. Well, not this playthrough, my, friend. Where are your manners? Leaving the guest by themselves in the middle of presenting your place is impolite. Yeah, well... Intriguing, but is this much lighting necessary? Yes. Absolutely yes. It's your office. It's the best room for writing, sitting, doing nothing, doing everything. Have you finished your duties? You mean writing? You mean the PC laptop work? You mean reading? You mean making art? You mean procrastination? You mean the PC laptop work? Never mind. You mean procrastination? I would call it resting, but searching for a hobby wouldn't hurt. I like how you both were like, I accept you, but also, maybe do more. I want to try something if you're on board with me. Sure. Oh. Can you do this? I do want to see that dialogue, but next time. Can you do this? Because I have a big asshole potential right here. You stand with your arms behind your back. At first, the creature doesn't understand your actions, but a bit later it grasps the possibility that maybe it's some kind of game, so it mimics your action. You stood on one leg. The moment it tries to copy you, it immediately fails and falls on the floor. It slowly gets up. Did you know this would happen? It said in an upsetting tone. I was curious. I hoped it would. Pure evil right here. You can see how sad its eyes got. Oh. It doesn't even say anything to that, it's just sad. I promise I was nice to my sleep paralysis demon in my first playthrough, and I kinda hope whatever the third ending is doesn't require me to be too mean. Okay, buddy. Oh, I like to hide in there. Of course you do. Come here, don't look. Okay. You own only one toothbrush. How sensitive are your teeth? That was a very unexpected question. I'm not sure if people ask each other about such things. If it's already asking, you might as well answer. My teeth are made of no, it's indecent to ask such things. I feel like that's ego, asshole. Or funny, you know, depending how you said it. This is, yeah. I would agree with you, partially. I didn't know. Now you do. Usually this is where people wash their face and hands, but some try hard so their legs in the sink and wash their feet. Use it. Congratulations, you successfully washed off germs. Refreshing, isn't it? The soap, and when you point at the soap, the creature's hand twitched. When you went under soap, I'll remind you. Sounds suspicious. We cannot blame the creature for stealing our soap without any evidence, though. I get the feeling the creature likes to wash their hands. Okay, bathtub. This is where you shower or take hot baths, preferably without an audience. I don't know it's impossible to do so because an unidentifiable long-armed being is currently sitting in there. Want to wash yourself? Do you need to sit in my bath? If you need to use it, I'll get out later. Is the creature being capricious or is it just stuck? Anything's possible. Last room, most exciting. I was like, this pose is just... I get it, you're fitting in a small room and it makes sense, but it's just... Squeeze in anywhere you can. Living electronics. The creature looked at the broom, but started to talk about something unrelated. I don't get dirty if you're curious. I'm not interested. The creature did want to share its story, but the words got stuck in its throat. Bin. It's empty, like my... Gotcha. You took out the trash already? Why do you need a trash bin in... Are you digging around in there? The question took it by surprise. It looks like we discovered something we shouldn't have. Oh. What? A ceramic throne. Use it. You're not alone, by the way. I'm aware. You won't even turn around? Whatever. Leave now. What would be the most asshole-ish one? Leave now. The creature clumsily tries to slide by around you. Well, I think that's everything. It seems the tour has come to its end. It's very late. The sun might be rising soon. It would be nice to lay down and sleep for a tiny bit. Suddenly, you hear the sirens of an ambulance and police cars. With each minute they approach closer. Someone must have gotten hurt. Your nightly friend curled itself in a fetal position and is lying on the floor. It warps its neck and stomach area with its long limbs. That loud howling is coming from your bedroom. Why are you on the floor? It cannot answer you at the moment. Close the window. When you were in the middle of closing the window, your flashlight slipped from your hand, like on purpose. It rolled under your bed. Maybe you could wait for your long-armed friend to get it. You don't want to strain yourself, do you? Can I leave the room? No, I cannot. So my only option is to actually get it. You crawl under the bed. The moonlight shine doesn't reach far. It's too dark. You continue rummaging and searching when you hear a crack. That wasn't your spine. It was. You can feel the immense weight of your double bed on top of your back. It broke. Your lungs deflated like an air balloon that got pierced. Try to get out? But it doesn't work. You can't move nor utter a single word, let alone scream. Fortunately, you can still breathe. Hold your breath. In the furthest part of your apartment, some kinds of noise can be heard. Hold your breath. Something's getting further. Hold your breath. Silence. Hold your breath. Hold your breath. Something's getting closer. Hold your breath. Something's getting further. Breathe slowly. Something's getting closer. Breathe faster. You lay still. You can only see the floor and the bedroom wall when suddenly a head pops up and checks on you. You can feel the heavy bed becoming lighter with each second until you don't feel it at all. Stare deeply into its eyes. We're going to go with sarcasm. I'm all right, thanks for asking. The creature stays silent for some time before answering with a deep exhale. Can I assist you with fixing your bed? Yeah, that'd be helpful. Too exhausted, I'll sleep in the broke bed. Yeah, no, I'll sleep on the broken bed. Or no, I got it. Asshole is like, no, I don't need your help. With your last strength, you decide to fix your bed by yourself. Unfortunately, it took much more time than you anticipated. After long efforts, the task was finally finished to its completion. Completely drained, you fall in your bed, immediately falling asleep. The creature took a last look at you before it crawled under your bed. Finally, you woke up. You might have expected a bright, sunny day, but there's twilight behind the window. You slept through the whole day. Well, what is this? There's a note stuck to your blanket. The scribbled text says, "Hello, I want to share my opinion on our communication. I know that you might not completely understand my emotions. That's why I stuck color-coded notes all around the apartment. Don't worry, I'll remove them later. I'll be waiting for you tonight." That was the last sentence scribbled in the note. Finally, a good reason to get out of bed. This will be a great opportunity to stretch yourself before going back to sleep. Let's check out our results. Red on the closet. I believe I understand the meaning of each. Don't tell me. Keep it mysterious. As you wish. Yellow on the nightstand. Nightstand. Interesting. What? These. Okay. Okay, this confirms that how you talk about things with it clearly change how it feels. Like the fact we turned on the cat, because I think my other playthrough, it just got a yellow, like an orange or yellow, I don't remember. Note. Red. Red. Okay, yellow on the clock. Red on the lamp. Are there any in here? I'm surprised there's not red on you, but, okay. Red on the toilet, red on the broom. No notes. Cool. Back to bed, I guess. You sure you're ready for bed? Have you checked everything? I believe so. Would you like to count sheep for the last time? No. You're right. It's getting old. Good night. I feel bad for the sheep now. You woke up in the middle of the night. In the doorframe stands a dark silhouette. It doesn't move. Maybe you could try to get its attention. Hello? But once you blink, the shadow figure is gone. No matter how long you wait, nothing happens, so you slowly fade back to sleep. You wake up early in the morning. The night was uneventful, yet your sleep wasn't quite pleasant. You're about to return to your old schedule for the day. Me think someone not happy with me? Lost something? No? Maybe? Yeah, breakfast like always. Slightly concerned that, like, lost something. Are they going to have, like, left? Like, have they decided they don't want to be here? Lost something? Maybe. Hello? Nope. Okay. Breakfast was light as a wind, but it's better than nothing. You're going out to the world. Yay! You're turning home. The sky's orange. Like, who even cares? It's evening now. You're home. I sure am. Is it dinner time? What to eat? There aren't many choices. Throw anything on the plate you're able to find. You ate dinner without being able to taste it. I don't seem to be having the happiest day, do I? Should I take a shower or should I go straight to bed? These are the questions. Bed it is. Dinner wasn't substantial, but you're not hungry. You don't feel like doing anything, so you decided to go to sleep early. I'm sorry, has being an asshole to my sleep paralysis even given us a small case of depression? With, you know, optional sarcasm, quotation marks on the small. You weren't able to fall asleep right away. You've tossed and turned until you've forgotten yourself in an anxious dream. You wake up and eat breakfast. A dead silence surrounds you. You leave your home, then you return, you eat dinner, go to sleep, you wake up, eat breakfast, go outside, return home, eat dinner, go to sleep. The time flies by, and simultaneously slowly stretches itself. The days are boring and go by in a restless bustle. It seems like everything is as it used to be. Sometimes a feeling of an anguished sense of loss takes over you. Don't you feel lonely? You shouldn't feel that way. After all, I'm still here. Always yours, narrator. What would I do without the narrator? Oh, lost some. They did leave. They went, nope. You don't understand me. I'm not sticking around. Which, good for them. I'm glad they didn't just put up with my bullshit, but also, oh. Thank you very much for watching. This has been a beautiful tale of don't be mean to others or you'll end up entirely alone and not even your sleep paralysis demon will want to put up with you. I feel so bad. I wanna go in and pick some of the nice options. I can just be like, good sleep paralysis demon. But I need to know what the third ending is. What kind of combination of things do I need to unlock that? If you enjoyed this, feel free to check my channel. I have a variety of other short and longer horror games. But until next time, be nice to your sleep paralysis demon. Please. Unless they're not nice to you, you know. But if they're reasonable, be reasonable, you know?